Hello students, how are you? Today in continuation with my plus 1 series, I am starting the next chapter, that is relation and functions. The link for other chapters and exercise is mentioned in the description box. In this video, I will discuss the concepts related to exercise 2.1 and 2.2 of chapter relations and functions, and I will discuss few questions from exercises. Let us start with the first concept, that is Cartesian products of two sets. In order to understand these products, let us first understand the word ordered pair. The ordered pair means two numbers, that is A and B, which are listed in a specific order. Here we have written A at the first position, B at the second position, and they are enclosed in the brackets. Here we have enclosed them in brackets. This complete, that is A comma B with round brackets, forms an ordered pair. So Cartesian product results in formation of ordered pair. Let us discuss what is Cartesian product. Let us consider two sets P and Q. The Cartesian product of P and Q will give ordered pair P comma Q, where P is the first component of ordered pair, Q is the second component of ordered pair, and the first component, that is P, belongs to set P, and the second component, that is Q, belongs to set Q. And the condition is this: P and Q both should be non-empty sets. If P or Q is a null set or empty set, then the Cartesian product of P and Q, that is P cross Q, will be an empty set. To understand the Cartesian products more nicely, let us take the two sets, set A, which consists of two colors, red and blue, and set B, which consists of three objects, that is B, C, and S. B stands for bag, C stands for coat, S stands for shirt. And ordered pair, that is A cross B, will have elements. First element will be from the set A and second element will be from the set B. That is red B, first ordered pair, red C will form the second ordered pair, red S will form the third ordered pair. Similarly, second element of the set A, blue B, will form the first ordered pair, and blue C will form the next ordered pair, and blue S will form the last ordered pair. Hence, we get the sixth ordered pair in this Cartesian product, or we can say we get the six distinct object. We can say here also red B, red C, and red S. This is a diagrammatic representation of the ordered pair. Let us now discuss some of the points of Cartesian products. First point is two ordered pairs are equal if and only if the corresponding first elements are equal and the second elements are also equal. For example, in this ordered pair, both elements 1 and 2 in first as well as 1 and 2 in second ordered pair. So both ordered pairs are equal. The second point is if there are p elements in set A and q elements in set B, then there will be PQ elements in Cartesian product A cross P. And third point is if A and B are non-empty sets and either A or B is infinite set. Infinite means it has unlimited number of elements. Then A cross B is also infinite set. That is Cartesian product of A and B will be infinite set. That means it has unlimited number of ordered pairs. Similarly, next point is fourth point. The Cartesian product of three sets will give us an ordered triplet. That is, it will contain the three elements. First element from first set, second element from second set, and third element from third set. Hence, A, B, C, the three elements of Cartesian product of three sets is called ordered triplet. Let us solve one question, and the statement of the question is let A is equal to minus 1 comma 1. It means there are two elements in set A and we have to find A cross A cross A. That is, we have to find the Cartesian products of three sets and we'll get the ordered triplet. Let A, B and C be the members of ordered triplet, so that A, B, C belongs to set A, and set A has two elements, that is minus 1 comma 1. So in Cartesian product, the first order triplet will have the first element of all the three sets, and first element of all the three sets is minus 1. So first order triplet will be minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, and second order triplet have the first elements of first two set and second element of the third set. So it will have elements minus 1, and 1. Similarly, third order triplet will have first element of first set, second element of second set, and first element of the third set. So this will be minus 1, comma 1, comma minus 1. and fourth one is minus 1 element of first set, that is first element, and the second element of other two sets, that is 1 comma 1, and we get the order triplet minus 1 1 and 1, and hence by taking the first element of first set we form the 4 ordered pair. Similarly, by taking the second element of first set we will again form the 4 ordered pair. Hence total we will get the 8 ordered pairs. Now we move to the next topic, that's relations, and exercise 2.2 is based on this topic. Now first we will understand what is the meaning of word relation. A relation R, that is from set A to set B, is a subset of Cartesian product of A and B. This subset is derived by describing the relationship between the first and second element of the ordered pair of Cartesian product A and B, and the second element is called image of the first element. Let us understand from this diagram. There are two sets P and Q, and P has element A, B and C. Q has element Ali, Bhanu, Binoy and Chandra and Divya. That means A is related with Ali. That means this arrow indicates a relation between A and Ali, and A is related with Ali. So A and Ali form the ordered pair, and A is related with Ali is a relationship. Hence Ali is the image of A. So a relationship can be described algebraically also by Rooster method or set builder method, and visually by using this arrow diagrams. Let us now discuss some of the terms related with the relations, and first term is domain. Domain means the set of first elements of ordered pair which are in a relationship from A to B, that is domain of relation R. Similarly, the set of all second elements of ordered pair in a relation from A to B forms a range of the relation R, and all the elements of set B forms a codomain of relation R. Hence, range is always a subset of codomain, or range may be equal to codomain. That means we have the three terms of domain, codomain and range. To understand the relations more clearly, let us solve one question. The statement of the question is, let A is equal to 1, 2, 3 till 14. Define a relation R from A to A given by R is equal to x comma y, 3x minus y is equal to 0, and x and y belongs to A. We have to write the domain, codomain and range. Let us start with the answer. As the relation R is from A to A and is given by 3x minus y is equal to 0, or we can say 3x is equal to y, we take the value of x from the set A and we will find the value of y, and value of y must lie within the set A also. So first let us take the value of x is 1, the value of y will be 3. So first order pair will be 1 comma 3. Similarly, if we take the value of x 2 and the value of y comes out to be 6, so this is a second order pair. In this way we get the 4 ordered pair. We cannot take the value of x as 5 because value of y will be 15, which is not a part of set A. Hence there will be only 4 ordered pair. Now domain. Domain will be the first element of a ordered pair, that is 1, 2 and 3 and 4. They form the domain of the relationship R. Similarly, range. The second elements 3, 6, 9 and 12 forms the range of the relationship R. Codomain is always the set A, that is the second set of the Cartesian product. Hope you have understood this question nicely. To understand the relations more nicely, let us solve one more question, and the statement question is, let R be the relation on Z defined by R is equal to A comma B, the ordered pair, and AB belongs to Z. A minus B is an integer. That means relation A minus B represents an integer. Find the domain and range of relation R. So let us start with the answer. We know that difference between any two integers is always an integer. That is 4 minus 3 is equal to 1, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2 and so on. So all the numbers will represent the integers. Therefore domain and range of relation R is Z. Both are Z. Hope that you have understood this answer nicely. Hope you have understood the questions nicely and are able to solve exercise 2.1 and 2.2 of chapter relations and functions. If you face any problem or you have any doubt, do write in the comment section. If you like my video, share with your friends and subscribe my channel for regular updates. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day.